guys, it's Michelle. It has been so long since I've made a video. Like, I promised I was gonna be more consistent. Not very good at it. It's just been very busy lately, but I had to make a video about this. As you all know, there has been quite some drama within the past 24 hours on Twitter regarding Taylor Swift, Kim Kardashian, Kanye West, just like a whole plethora of celebrities. And I could not resist the opportunity to talk about it. Now, I have no idea if this is going to be some kind of like prolific life message about who knows what, but there are only so many things you can do with 140 characters on Twitter, so I just want to talk about the tea. So this literally all started like a million years ago in 2009 with the infamous VMA speech and the whole Kanye going up on stage, had the greatest video of all time, blah, blah, blah. That literally is where it all started. It all started because Beyonce did not get Video of the Year. Like, can you believe that? And a few years have gone by and everyone thought they were all handy-dandy, best friends, they wrote songs about each other. Even this past VMAs, which I was actually at in the audience, like, they look like friends. They look like nothing had gone wrong. Taylor literally introduced the Vanguard Award for Kanye for him, and I saw in the front row Kim and Taylor in arms with each other while he was giving his speech. Like, I thought everything had finally been in the past. We didn't have to hear about the stupid drama anymore, but no. Let's rewind to a few months ago when Kanye released his album Life of Pablo, and the lead single was Famous, which Kanye is controversial enough as it is, but then you gotta throw that song on top of that. So literally, like, the first verse is, I feel like me and Taylor could still have sex. Why? I made that bitch famous. I made that bitch famous. Sorry, you can't ever do that line without actually singing it. So everyone was like, oh my god, I can't believe Kanye said that, blah, blah, blah. And then Taylor goes, literally on her acceptance speech for her Grammy, was just like, don't ever let anyone take credit for your achievements in your career, blah, blah, blah. And everyone basically was like, oh my god, poor Taylor, she's America's sweetheart, how dare he, whatever. Now, if I recall this correctly, like a few days or the day after the Grammy, something like that, Kanye did tweet and said that he called her and told her about the song, and for some reason nobody believed him. Like, they were like, yeah, right, you just fucking like did that to make sales or whatever. Now, this is where it gets juicy, okay? So yesterday, which was Sunday, July 17th, 2016, mark that day in the history books, people, Kim Kardashian, aka Kanye's wife, went on Snapchat and released footage that Kanye had filmed in the studio that actually he recorded the conversation that he had when he called Taylor and told her about the song. Everyone was just like, Kim exposed Taylor, Kim exposed Taylor, and I was like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? So I followed Kim on Snapchat, watched everything, and I was shook. Basically, that video proves that not only did Taylor know about the lyric ahead of time, but that she actually approved it and she thought it was funny, and then she agreed that it would be like controversial and kind of like promote, like, I don't know what her motive was. Like, if you watch the video back, I know probably by now Snapchat's gone, but every single news outlet has that video saved. You can watch it, you can listen to it, that he called her as a courtesy and told her that this song was going to come out and that this lyric was in it, and he wanted to make sure that she was okay with it, and that he said something, I don't remember how he said it, but he said something along the lines of, I don't want to make music that reflects negatively on people or that are mean to people or something like that. And she's like, oh my god, yeah, I totally get that. Like, I'm really happy that you called me, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, wait a minute. She was okay with this a few months ago when she called. And then now in front of the media, and she even said, wait a minute. She even said in the conversation, when the media asks me or when people ask me about it, I'm gonna be like, yeah, how funny is that? Or yeah, like, think whatever you want, think whatever drama you want, like, we're not beefing or whatever. And then when it actually happens, she claimed she never knew about it. She called him out. She made him a villain. Like, I could not believe that was really what she was doing. And then Kim, God bless that girl. Investigative journalism right there. Like, she came in clutch with those receipts. These are the ultimate receipts. And what's even more savage was that Kim purposely sat on this information until National Snake Day. Like, can you even plan that kind of clap back, like, I don't understand. So the world was shook. No one knew, like, they could not believe that this was actually happening, that she had actually been exposed, that anyone who had ever said anything negative about her, Calvin Harris, Katy Perry, Demi Lovato, literally anyone that had ever said anything to demean her, were actually telling the truth. Now, being me and living for drama that doesn't involve my own, I could not wait for Taylor's response. I was like, let me see what kind of shit she's trying to pull to try to drag her ass out of this and continue to play the victim, and that's pretty much exactly what she did. She used the word character assassination, which is kind of funny, honey. Like, what do you call when you write songs about exes or people that you don't agree with and paint them as a villain, paint them as a womanizer, paint them as just a terrible person, and put that music out there for the world? What do you call that? What would you call that? Would that be like an assassination of character, maybe? And then she was like, I would like to be excluded from this narrative. What the fuck is that? What does that even mean? You know that that's just gonna become a giant fucking meme now, which it actually pretty much is already, because I've seen so many people post about it. But no one can take you seriously and continue to victimize yourself when there is blatant evidence that you're in the wrong. Now let's be real for a second. We can only take what social media gives us. We do not know these people in real life, and we cannot make full assumptions, but what the information that we've been given, it seems pretty convincing to me. So I just don't know what to make of this. Like, I feel like this is like the biggest spilling of tea so far in 2016. Like, I can't believe that Kim actually had the audacity to do that, and God bless her, because she really did what I feel like a lot of people in the industry are really afraid of doing, because I feel like, I don't want to say this, but I feel like Taylor Swift might be the Regina George. Like, she might be the scary mean girl with her posse squad of models and shit. And really, at the end of the day, this is all publicity for Taylor, for Kim, for Kanye, for all the parties involved, whether they want it to be or not. Like, and I know that they say that there's no such thing as bad publicity, which, you know, might be questionable in this opinion, but like, if you think about it, Taylor's still gonna write an album about this or a song about this, and it's gonna go to #1. And Kim is still gonna have high ratings on her show, like, waiting to see if this ever comes up again on the show or something. Like, this is still what our society is doing. Like, we live for the drama. I live for the drama. But, I mean, that's just, we have to accept that. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys. I don't really know what else there is to say on the situation. If I do, feel free to follow me on Twitter. I'll probably always be tweeting about this, so my links are down below if you want to check out any of my social media. Also, let me know in the comments what your opinions are. Don't be mean. If you're a Swiftie, calm down. Go easy on me. I'm just living my life. I understand that your fave is going through a problem now. I've had problematic faves, like, forever, but just let it ride. Let's see what happens. Don't yell at me. Like, let's just be civilized. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I will be trying to make videos more consistently. I feel like I've been saying that a lot, but when something like this happens, I just kind of have to make a video. This is what my whole channel is about, is pop culture. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. I love you lots, and I will see you next time.